How is it going today? Lord, let's get my name is Dwayne.
My name is Jasmine.
We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar, Demon Slayer versus JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Tanjiro?
Death battle. You know I can't stand that. Tanjiro. I hate. Oh my god. If you guys have reaction requests, please follow our social medias. Hit the link in the description below. Don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's dive on in. Jonathan Joestar is okay.
He wasn't my favorite Joe.
Yeah.
Jotaro was my favorite.
Jonathan Joestar, the very first JoJo.
Yeah, he was alright. He was a good intro, you know, a good start.
Deadly with a blade as they are infinitely good-natured.
But don't cross them, else they might leave you breathless. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
But if I was Jonathan, I would have had to get Dio for killing my dog.
Yeah.
First of all, he kicked him. Already. You're gonna get your butt kicked by me. Then you kill him?
Yes, bro.
But this empire had a sickness, a rot at its core.
Demons.
This race of superhuman cannibals originated from one being, their all-powerful progenitor,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Who spent his evening
Michael Jackson.
families and eating them, including the Komodo clan.
Though one of them faithfully survived.
His whole
the
family.
eldest son, Tanjiro.
Well, the good news is your sister Nezuko is alive
Short
too.
king.
Bad news is she's a demon
15.
now. So sorry, champ, I'm chalking this day up as an L.
Tanjiro possessed the golden heart of an anime protagonist, and he devoted his life to curing Nezuko's curse and ending Muzan's evil once and for all.
So he joined the Demon Slayer Corps, a secret group of badass demon hunters with badass swords. Forged from a unique sunlight-absorbing ore, the Nichiren Blade is one of the only weapons that can decapitate a demon and end their unholy existence for good. Especially when combined with the Slayer's fancy pants katana magic.
It isn't katana magic. Okay, well, it's totally katana
breathing
magic,
style.
but that's not what it's called.
Right.
It's breathing, which is so lame. Anybody can do that. Oh, God. I was wrong.
That sounds like tobacco stuff.
It's crucial to real-life martial arts. Deeper breaths massage the organs below the diaphragm, relaxing your body and lowering its energy requirement, while simultaneously giving you more energy to use.
Tanjiro mastered this breathing shit so well, he could do it in his sleep, literally 24/7.
This is total concentration breathing, a technique developed by the Demon Slayers in order to massively increase their physical abilities to match their blatantly superhuman foes. Through the measured intake of oxygen, users can boost their concentration, reactions, and even manipulate the flow of their blood. This can help in slowing down poisons or speeding up the coagulation of wounds.
Which means he can use it to quickly recover in case of injury or fatigue. And Demon Slayers can combine their breathing with their blades for, well, katana magic.
Each breathing style is a separate form of sword combat. The first form Tanjiro mastered was water breathing, a flexible defensive style where a user's blade summons water to slice like a raging current.
Tanjiro's literal boneheaded stubbornness made him a prodigy demon slayer in no time.
He proved to be a tactical genius in combat, able to discern an opponent's weaknesses and exploit them in the heat of the moment. It was almost as if demon slaying was in his very blood.
Because it was. Hundreds of years
ago,
the creator of the very first breathing style taught this knowledge to Tanjiro's ancestors, who passed it down to Tanjiro himself.
This was the dance of the fire god.
The animation is so fluid, bro.
It is. It
With
looks so
sun
beautiful.
breathing, Tanjiro's sword bursts into godlike flames that slow a demon's healing factor and can turn into a wicked fire dragon.
Sun breathing increases Tanjiro's speed and power, but at a cost. It will quickly tire him out, and overuse could severely debilitate him.
Which can also turn on this really distracting birthmark on his forehead.
Through intense stress and exertion, Tanjiro can activate this Demon Slayer mark, which boosts his already crazy strength and speed even further.
And gives him access to the see-through world. Basically, it slows down time for Tanjiro and gives him X-ray vision.
This allows him such a precise understanding of his opponent's muscle movements that he can predict their future actions. Sort of like a spider sense. He can even do the same with just his sense of smell. No Demon Slayer
he got a sense of a dog.
Not only can his nose detect people from hundreds of yards away, it lets him find an opponent's opening in battle even easier than before.
You'd think being an anime swordsman would make Tanjiro even edgier than his blade, but he's basically the group mom, with an innocent little cherub sweetness matched only by his raw badassery.
Tanjiro is tough enough to survive being stabbed in the stomach, fast enough to dodge lightning, and strong enough to slice through and derail a literal demon train.
That demon turned himself into a train, Wiz! funniest shit I've ever seen. This demon Doma was able to breathe the air into this giant ice statue in only a few seconds. That takes a lot of energy.
And remember seeing him at the end?
Yeah, the swordsman arc, right?
Yeah.
Akaza, and eventually the strongest of them all, Muzan himself.
With the help of his friends, of course.
It would take all their efforts and
Frank Goku, no!
And the Demon Slayers would continue to fight to realize their dream of a world that is safe for humanity. And whatever Inosuke is.
I want to know more about Inosuke too.
Yes.
Victorian England, an infamously shit-tastic time to be alive.
Whether you were a lowly street rat or a wealthy noble. Okay, well, that last one probably wasn't so bad.
That is, unless your dad, in all his infinite wisdom, decided to adopt the single greatest asshole in human history and make him your brother. Make you one unlucky smut.
I'm hurting you after hurting my dog.
You heard, Wiz? Everybody just calls him JoJo.
In an effort to take the Joestar fortune for himself, Jonathan's new brother Dio dedicated his life to breaking Jonathan emotionally.
Definition of a hater.
Yes, bro.
Being bullied, beaten, and thoroughly traumatized, something awakened deep in Jonathan's heart.
Can't take it no more.
The raging fire of a gentleman.
I don't think beating the living piss out of Dio was gentle, but it sure was satisfying.
Yes.
Too bad it didn't last forever, because only a few years later, Dio got his revenge when he turned into a vampire and killed Papa Joestar. Classic Dio.
With Dio now bent on world domination, Jonathan would need more than his righteous fist to save the day.
Yeah, he needed a creepy floating Italian man that punches frogs with the power of the sun.
It wasn't just any creepy floating Italian man. It was Will Antonio Zeppeli, a practitioner of Hamon, an ancient martial art designed specifically to do battle against vampires like Dio. Through their breaths, Hamon users can blast a hot electric ripple out of their bodies and flood it into their opponents.
That's what Hamon means in English. The ripple. Man, if I had a nickel for every anime protagonist who killed monsters with the power of breathing, well, that'd be 2 nickels. But let's agree, it's weird that it happened twice.
Hamon energy massively increases a user's physical abilities and allows them to disintegrate vampires with a single punch. In order to fight Dio, Zeppeli taught Jonathan everything he knew.
Like the zoom punch, where Jonathan stretches his arm and punches an opponent from far away like he chomps on a gum fruit. He does this by using the ripple to dull the pain of dislocating his shoulder before snapping it back.
I know, right?
Might sound crazy, but there are real-life examples of breathing basically giving people superpowers.
Like adventurer Wim Hof, who can survive being nearly totally submerged in ice water for almost 2 hours.
Wow.
Through isolation, Hof drops his oxygen levels in order to supercharge his body's thermoregulation and release euphoric chemicals to numb the pain. Just like the zoom punch.
Put him in an anime.
He needs his own anime.
Yes.
An idea of chi. Voila! Which is circulated through the body by, what else? Breathing. And just like chi, it can do lots of crazy shit.
Like walking on water, magnetizing plants, or controlling an enemy's muscles. It can even be transferred through solid surfaces like metal.
And he can catch his fists on fire and slam you senseless with his patented sunlight yellow.
Jonathan took these skills as he, Zeppeli, and the definitely not just there for exposition Speedwagon invaded
I love Speedwagons. Hey, hold on. I need a friend like Speedwagon.
Speedwagon is one of the most loyal friends you will ever have, even after death.
Even after death, bro.
Speedwagon company is still helping
the family, bro.
Lord, thank you.
Speedwagon, hashtag Speedwagon, bro. Oh my goodness.
Bloodthirsty zombies,
including Dio's right-hand monsters, Rupert and Tarkus. Tarkus was strong enough to rip entire boulders out of the ground and slice through a cliff
Hold it with one finger.
Snap JoJo's neck and cut our old pal Zeppeli in half. Rest in peace, creepy floating Italian man. Sorry you had to be born the mentor. Hope none of your relatives die horrifying deaths too.
Before succumbing, Zeppeli's last act was to pass his ripple onto Jonathan, not only allowing him to heal his own broken neck, but also combine their energies together.
And making JoJo strong enough to cut through Tarkus's giant arm. Not with his nifty new sword, Pluck, with his bare goddamn hand.
With his power boost, Jonathan faced Dio once and for all, and fisted him with his raging hot ripple. Wait.
Now, Mr. Dio was pretty impressive, considering Dio could later fight faster than light stands like Star Platinum. Now, even other Ripple users like Joseph can dodge beams of light too.
But more than his strength or speed, or even Haman, Jonathan's greatest strength was always his intelligence and unstoppable determination. It was that burning drive for justice that defeated Dio all those years ago, and the same one that defeated him again. But this victory was bittersweet.
It may be built like a brick shithouse, but Jonathan's got the personality of a retriever.
Lord.
Even after everything
Imagine.
to him, all the lies and abuse and dad murder, Jonathan still loved him like a brother, and still cried those hot, wet 80s man-made tears.
And even after Dio returned on Jonathan's wedding night to murder him and steal his body, Jonathan sacrificed himself so his wife and unborn child could escape. But he did not die in vain. His bloodline would continue throughout the ages.
Yeah.
A line of illustrious and bizarre heroes who would crush Dio's plans and save the universe.
Yep. They all had one thing in common. His name. JoJo.
Yep.
Wait, is the Ripple his
Oh my goodness, I'm ready. Who you got?
Bets are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm gonna go with Tanjiro because he's still alive.
I'm just gonna go with Joestar because he is, you know, he is a GOAT in his as far as starting it, but I do like, you know, Jotaro more. Like that's when I really got it. That's when I really got into the stands. That's when it started hitting. Like Hormone was cool, but the stands took it to another level. Anyway, okay.
The animation looks cool.
You got his sister with him.
Aside, I've sworn to slay all of Dio's demonic minions. I don't know who you are, but you better leave her alone. You poor wretch, shackled by the chains of this harpy's insidious mind control.
He said, am I fighting Shakespeare?
I'm sorry, sir. Did you bump your head? Total concentration. Orthodox. You fight with valor, noble swordsman. I know the burning passion of my heart will carry me through.
Sounds so polite.
Right.
It's kind of adorable. Little puppy. I wonder if he has a caretaker nearby. You're mine. Valiant footwork.
Joe does have some power on him.
He does.
No kamikaze.
But Tanjiro's all technique though.
Yeah, he is.
Incredible. You could teach me a thing or two.
Compliment each other during the play.
Right?
Good job, fellow sir.
His breathing is carrying some kind of energy. Like me. And that means I know how to stop him. He's focusing on my neck. Does he know?
He should slice that thing off. Ooh.
I got you!
Oh, he's gonna go for that thread.
Yep.
He's going for my lungs.
Oh.
No.
Just off. Did he dodge?
Oh.
He probably moved his organ.
He moved.
Like a Inosuke.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I moved my lungs inside.
Hold on.
He's gonna have to fight his sister now.
My sister.
She's gonna get up.
On my honor as a gentleman, I will protect her with my life.
Did she chop his head off right now?
Right.
Oh man, that's kind of.
Oh wow.
This was kind of sad. That was.
Right. Uh-oh. She gonna see her brother. Oh, never mind. Oh. She gonna kill him. She said, nah.
Nah.
You killed my brother.
Shit, hold me, bro.
Please don't touch me. On paper, Tanjiro did initially seem to have more advantages.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
For sure. He'd been training for way longer than Jonathan, and with way more experienced teachers. Tanjiro's Demon Slayer journey took place over a couple of years, while Jonathan's Ripple training was less than a month.
Tanjiro was obviously a superior swordsman with a variety of powerful techniques and katana magic, while Jonathan really only improvised as a swordsman.
But that's where the advantages stopped. Sure, Jonathan wasn't a natural swordsman, but he more than made up for it in hand-to-hand combat, while Tanjiro was pretty much out of options without a blade.
Jonathan also had
can't really punch.
strength. Compared Tanjiro to Doma and JoJo to Tarkus, Jonathan was over twice as strong. And while Tanjiro later fought the more powerful Muzan, Jonathan did the same with Dio.
He was way faster too. While Tanjiro and his pals could dodge lightning, we can compare Jonathan to other Ripple users like Joseph, who could dodge light, which is over 3,000 times faster. That might seem crazy, but in part 3, Dio was able to keep up with stands like Star Platinum, which can move faster than light. Dio did this on his own, and that was while using Jonathan's body.
Even with multiple ways to predict Jonathan's movements
On his body, bro.
That's what gets me.
That's what's wild about. That's what we thought was super wild about that one.
Sure, the water and fire Tanjiro generates is impressive, but Jonathan was tough enough to power through it. Tanjiro, though, had no way to defend against the Ripple bypassing his durability and directly messing with his organs.
such as manipulating his muscles like a puppeteer, or directly shutting off his brain or heart, something other Ripple users have done to ordinary humans with a single zap. And Jonathan had the opportunity to do this literally every time Tanjiro blocked his blade.
Sure, Tanjiro could recover himself with the breath, but that'd be a breath spent healing and not, fighting.
And while sun breathing's overuse was dangerous to Tanjiro, JoJo's Hamon had no such.
I like that they now have the little plus and minuses now.
Yeah, to be like a pro and a con.
Yeah, I kind of like that now. I like that. Yeah.
But Jonathan's speed and Hamon, righteous gentlemanly fists carried him to victory.
Jonathan took Tanjiro's breath away.
The winner is Jonathan Joestar.
Has a little tear right there.
Yeah, I think they need to do like a tournament style one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll be like an hour long.
I know, right?
Right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Who's next? Next time, Thor versus Vegeta. Oh man! Oh man!
No. You already know who I'm rooting for.
Oh man!
My man
Vegeta,
I know. My man Vegeta gonna take that.
Yeah.
Because Thor gonna be like, oh, I'm a god. And he's like, please.
I'm a Saiyan.
I'm a prince.
I'm the Prince of all Saiyans.
Right, Prince of all Saiyans, you got me messed up.
Right.
Come on now. Don't let him have like a little Majin power too.
Oh yeah.
Because I love that
Majin.
man.
I love I definitely think they should do like a tournament style, like one of these, like one of their, like the winner goes to fight the next person and then see. I know how they like to have them similar, but I took
they like to have them similar because you don't know who's gonna win. So like if it's like one has like a major advantage over the other, then
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited for that next Vegeta.
Man, I'm rooting for Vegeta already. Yeah. Okay.
I know you love Vegeta.
Cause they don't never give Vegeta his shine.
They don't.
Man. He be like almost there, almost having to win a battle without some help, and then they just be like, nah,
here comes Goku
to save the day. Like Jesus, come on, let Vegeta have his shine.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Anyway, guys, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share,
support. This is.